Hi, this is Rakshit from digitalrakshit.com. So today I'm going to teach you a couple of important options related to view cart and checkout process. So when you install WooCommerce in WordPress, the checkout process is very lengthy. Most of the customers don't make it to checkout page because there are three couple of steps to reach that checkout page. So in order to reduce these steps, there are some techniques and some plugins needs to be installed so that directly you can take customers to checkout page without going to add to cart again, view cart again, then take them to checkout page. So this is normally the shop page of a WooCommerce website. So normally when customer goes to any product and clicks on add to cart, see there will be no buy now button by default in WooCommerce. There will be add to cart button. When customer clicks on add to cart, it will be added to the cart. I have added the cart in the sidebar at least to take the customers to directly checkout page. Otherwise, normally customers should again go to view cart. He will be routed to the view cart page. From the cart page, he has to look into his products and then proceed for checkout. So there are three pages where customer needs to go through in order to go for this final checkout page. So customers may not end up coming up with this checkout page because nobody would like to go for multiple processes to give you business. So in order to reduce these steps, first thing what we can do is the options available within the WooCommerce. If you go for your dashboard of your WordPress, there is an option called WooCommerce and go for settings. In the settings, you have to go for this option, which is products. In the products, there is an option here called redirect to cart page after successful addition. If you remember, when I clicked on, I'll just go back and show you once again. See, this was the page we were in. I'll just refresh it. When I click on add to cart, it did not take me to the cart page. See, it did not take me to the cart page. It again showed me this view cart. So when I clicked on the view cart, then I went to the cart to page. So what this option normally does is when you check this redirect to cart page after successful addition, when the customer clicks on this add to cart, directly he'll be taken to the cart page without showing this view cart. That is extra one option. So let me just check this option and go for save changes. Remember, this option comes within WooCommerce itself. No need to install any other plugin. So you just have to go for WooCommerce, and in WooCommerce, just go for settings. So in the settings, if you go for products, there is an option here called redirect to cart page. So once you check this option, go back to the site. I'll just cancel all these additions. Now I'll refresh it. Once I refresh, now let me go to add to cart. Now the moment I click on add to cart, I'll be directly taken to the cart page without showing the view cart button. So here we can reduce one step for the customer. One more step where we can reduce, we have to go for plugins. Suppose in case I don't want this view cart at all. As soon as customer clicks here, he has to directly go to the checkout page. Or I want to add one more button next to this called buy now. Suppose customer doesn't want to go for add to cart, he directly wants to buy. Even if you go for any shopping websites like Amazon or Flipkart, you'll be having two options, add to cart and buy now. So if customer wants to add any product to the cart and go for some other products for addition, then add to cart button he can use. But he doesn't want to add to cart, he directly wants to purchase it straight away without adding to the cart, then you have to give the button here called buy now. But by default, the free version of WooCommerce does not give you the buy now button, direct buy now button. So customer needs to go to all these processes in order to go to final checkout page. But there are some plugins where we can play around with. Using those plugins, somehow we can achieve that option. So I'm just going to give you, there are a lot of plugins actually, but I'm just going to give you some plugins which I have tried and tested. So just go for plugins, add new plugin. So here type quick buy. Just type quick buy So here there are a lot of plugins related to this quick buy. So quick buy for WooCommerce, there are 35 uh, likes and 10,000 active users. There's one option here called direct checkout, add to cart direct. So these are the plugins available. You can go for any plugins. All the plugins almost give you some sort of relief in order to go to checkout process. So buy now for WooCommerce, buy now button free add-on. So let me go for this one. This is what I was talking about. So let me go ahead and install this buy now for WooCommerce buy now button free add-on. Just install it. Once you install, activate that plugin. Activate it. All right. After activating that plugin, just go to WooCommerce and go to settings. You have one extra tab here which is called as buy now. So before that this option was not there, but now this option is coming since we installed this buy now plugin. So when you go for this buy now tab, it'll ask you some options. So here, enable buy now button, yes, by default it is check, and redirect, use a pop-up or redirect to checkout page. So if you want to make a pop-up instead of going to checkout page, then you can go for this option. But if you want to go for checkout page without cart page, that is skipping the cart page, this is what we wanted. So let us check this option called redirect to checkout page. And then button position, where you want this button to be placed. So there are a lot of options here. Before add to cart button, after add to cart button. So normally I would prefer this before add to cart button. I want customers to buy the product instead of going for add to cart. And now what is the title? So you can give any title for that matter. You can give buy now or you can give purchase. So I would prefer buy now. Let the name of the button be buy now itself. So this is the caption for the button what we are giving. And then there are couple of options here: reset cart before buy now and remove quantity inputs. So no need to check this too. Just click on save changes. All right. Now let us go back to our shop cart and see, refresh the page and see where that button is coming. All right. So when you come to your shop page, there are all the products. Here you won't get that buy now. When you open a single product, suppose you are sending customer a particular link of a single product, then in this single product, there is an option here called buy now. This button is added by this plugin. And what's happening here, it is not aligned and the color also is by default, it is taking the theme color. And there is something here called quantity. I don't want quantity to sell the course, so I can remove that quantity. That option also is available in this buy now tab. There's an option here called remove quantity input. So check this remove quantity input and just click on save button. Go back to your page, refresh. All right, now perfect. Now buy now and add to cart, both are coming in the same row and both are with the same color. So if you want to change these colors and sizes, then here there's no option to change the color and size in the plugin, but you can always do that with the help of some code. So you don't have to be perfect in CSS for this. I'll just give you some basic tips. Just right click here and go for inspect. When you go for inspect, you need to check where that button is exactly. So this is not the area, this is the area here. Just go above and come down a little bit. All right, so this is the area where buttons are placing. Just open this and check out where that button is from. See, this is the button what we just added. So in this button you have to check what is the class name for this button. So the value here it is 382 and the class name is this. So you have to double click on this class, and so here is a class. You can just alter here and see, then you'll come to know whether it is the same button what we are talking about. So I'll just give padding 100%. All right, that's a button what we're talking about. So what I'll do is I'll just change background color to something like 4CAFI0. So all right, background color got changed for this button. So this background colors, I've just put a code here. If you want to see the background color codes, you can go to the website called htmlcolorcodes.com. There you can see a lot of color codes. You can copy those color codes and paste it here. And then you can play around with some padding. Padding is nothing but the space given. So I'll just give padding as, for example, 10 pixel height and 30 pixel or even 50 pixel width. All right, that's the padding I'm just giving here. So you can see the padding is changed. I'll just give it here 30 pixel height or 25 pixel height, and the width I'll just give it as 100 pixel. All right, now you can see here buy now button is completely changed. The same way you can change even the add to cart button. So what you have to do, these are the temporary changes, but you have to copy this code, this particular code, and put it inside your custom CSS code in the WordPress. So let me just copy it. But before copying, let me just alter this button as well. So let me just take one more button. All right, this is the one we're talking about. Yeah, this is the button. So this is the button, add to cart button, right? So let us go for this class, and this class has come here. So here let us change this to the same thing. Padding, I'll just give it as 25 pixels. And width, I'll be giving it as 100 pixel. And I'll just give the same background color as the buy now button. Background color, I'll just be giving it as 4CAFI0. All right, now both the button colors have been changed. So after copying the code, you just paste that code into your custom CSS. Normally, if you remember the how to come to this custom CSS, if you go to your website or open the website and go to any product like this, when you go to any product, there will be an option called customize. So just go for customize. In the customize, you can find that custom CSS. So here the additional CSS option is there. Here you need to paste that code. All right, I pasted this buy now code. The same way I'll be pasting even the other code what we just wrote now, this one. So just copy this code and paste it into your custom CSS. All right, so now you can do something else here, but let us see once we close this how it looks like. So let me close this. All right, this is looking like this. There is basically no gap between the buttons. So you need to do something else. Go for customize. And once again, go for additional CSS. So here you can do one thing. You can just probably give Apart from padding, I'll just give the width as 100%. All right, this is 100%. So 100% is nothing but this complete, it'll take the complete block. And for this also, I'll give the width as 100%. All right. Now we got both the buttons in the same size. One thing what I can do here is I need the space between the buttons. So what I'll do is I'll just apply margin bottom. So for the first button, I'm just applying the margin bottom as 5 pixels. So we generated a little bit of gap here. So there's a hover style, but for this hover style is not coming. So what you can do is you can give even hover style for this as well. All right. So here you can give hover style, but that will take you in detail. So let us stop here and publish it. Close this. Now perfect. So whenever you open any product, you will get both buy now button and as well as add to cart button. So any customer who wants to go directly to the checkout page, directly he wants to purchase, he can go for buy now button. Or any customer who wants to add to cart this product and go for some other products for addition, they can go for add to cart. So let me go for buy now and see whether it is directly going to the checkout page really or not. So click on the buy now button. All right, it's directly taking me to the checkout page. So you may wonder how this checkout page is looking like this. Normally WooCommerce checkout page won't look like this. But I have done some alterations using Elementor that I'll show you in some other video. I've even added my other courses as well in the checkout page. So you can design checkout page also, that I'll show you in the other video. So for now, I have taught you how to add buy now button along with this add to cart button using the simple plugin here in WordPress. And also once you add the buy now button, you have to do some customization. You have to right click and go to inspect and check out the particular classes. You have to take those particular classes and make some alterations here and copy those alterations and paste it inside your custom CSS in Customize. So I hope you understood this, and thank you very much for watching my video. If you want to purchase any course with me related to web designing, WordPress, digital marketing or online marketing techniques and tools, you can visit my website digitalrakshit.com and purchase a course. If you want to see some of my free videos, you can watch my YouTube channel Digital Rakshit, or you can even follow me in my Facebook Digital Rakshit. Thank you very much for watching my video.